Hello everyone and welcome back to RollerCoaster Tycoon, where today we're taking on Coaster Canyon, which is a canyon that we're gonna put coasters in, I'm guessing. So we have 3 years to get 1,200 guests. Alright, let's take a look. It looks like we have absolutely nothing right now, but that will change soon. So this is kind of similar, it looks like, to Whispering Cliffs, which was the first one in Corkscrew Follies, I believe, in that there's a cliff. So there are gonna be some very long pathways that we're gonna have to deal with here. And to start off with, even though it's called Coaster Canyon, we are gonna build some smaller rides, so obviously we're putting a carousel in over here, and then we'll put in a couple other small rides, maybe on the other side. There's not too much space up on this cliff area, but we'll make use of it as much as we can. We're gonna put some food stalls up here probably, and some restrooms, an info booth, all that kind of stuff. Hopefully, yes, somebody's coming, awesome. Now I assume since it's called Coaster Canyon, there are a bunch of coasters available to me already. I could be wrong, but who knows? Alright, we put a pizza stall on this side, then we want a restroom on this side as well, I imagine. And then we'll put some, where are you going? The ride's over there! Honestly, then we'll put some over here as well. I suppose we needed a drink stall, but I don't have a drink stall, so never mind. Okay, we have a couple of water rides, we have a couple of thrill rides, and I was right, we have a decent number of roller coasters already, so I'm hoping my game remains stable today. I guess we'll find out. Oh no. Okay, so let's see what we've got in the way of roller coasters, because it looks like, since it's called Coaster Canyon, we're probably gonna get people that want roller coasters. I would like to put one of these in, because we haven't had too many of them. And, I don't know where to... There we go. But did that work? It gave me a price. Hang on. It'll work. Now I know that I'm building pre-built ones. I'm gonna put in one pre-built one, just so I have one that I know works. And then I'll try to build any others that I have in here. Just, you know, we gotta have one that's actually decent. There we go, bit of a messy pathway, but I'm pretty sure that people can get there. So we're gonna go ahead and open this roller coaster and perhaps advertise for it so that people come in and know that I have a roller coaster now. It's really hard to see down in this canyon, I've gotta admit, but now that we have something built down there, I kind of want— where is the pathway? Oh my goodness, I kind of want to build off of it so that I can go this direction. Now how I'm going the other direction, I don't know, but we'll figure it out. A drink stall, perfect, I need one of those. Now that that's taken care of, let's go ahead and build— do I have a Ferris wheel? I do not have a Ferris wheel yet. Okay, let's build a swinging ship. And let's put it— oh, well, let's put it over here. There we are. Again, pathways are a bit high up and look— well, they don't look too much of a mess, but they look a bit of a mess. But that's okay. There we go, we have a swing ship, so we have a thrill ride, we have 2 relaxing rides, which I don't think people are even going on, but hey, what are you gonna do? Maybe I should make them less expensive, although 40 cents is not much. And the next thing we're gonna do is, I have not much money to build roller coasters, but we're going to build actually, first we're gonna build pathways, because I need pathways. It is so hard to see where anything is here, oh my goodness. I mean, I realize I have the underground view on, but there we go. Okay, now how do I get to the other part of the canyon? Am I gonna have to build down? I might have to build down to it, except there's not a path that way. How am I supposed to— oh no. There we go. That'll work for now. Let's put a bathroom, not a roller coaster. I almost said roller coaster. We are gonna put more roller coasters down here, but first let's put a bathroom. Why is this person just wandering over here? There's not a pathway there. What do you think you're doing? Where are you going? Stop that. Get on this pathway. You can see there's nothing down there. It's a straight shot down the canyon. Okay, so if we want to add in more roller coasters, I'm actually going to put a scrambler down here. I realized I forgot to put one in last park, and I was very sad, because I love the scrambler. So we're going to put one in this park, and then we're going to continue this pathway this direction, and we'll build a roller coaster as well. The steeplechase and the— what is this, the single rail roller coaster, don't really do much. They're not great. They don't attract people very much. I have one of these. Wooden roller coaster is too much like what I put in. I kind of want to build a wild mouse coaster, but last time I killed people on it, so again, I don't trust myself to build that one necessarily. The mine train one I don't trust myself to build because of the turns are so big and so not sharp. They take up a lot of space is what I'm trying to say, and I don't trust myself to be able to build such a roller coaster in the amounts of space I have. I kind of want a steel corkscrew roller coaster? Maybe? I'll try it. I don't know if I have enough money. I probably don't have enough money, but let's give it a try. Well, there's not much to it, I have to admit, but it's not too bad. I think it's probably fine. I'm gonna test it because I want to test it and make sure that... What do you mean? Oh, the entrance isn't built yet. Alright, that's fair. So I'll put the entrance on there and then I'll test it. There we go. See how we do for numbers and stuff, because I can't imagine this is going to be too intense, but I always think that, and they always are. So we'll see. My one concern is it might be too fast, and there's a pretty sharp turn in here, but we'll see. Yeah, seems alright. Okay, let's go ahead and open it. Seems okay to me. We already have 300 guests, over 300 guests. I have... What do you mean ultra extreme? Are you serious? No one is gonna ride this roller coaster. I don't understand. There's one corkscrew. Is it because it goes underground? That's stupid. This is why I don't build roller coasters, people. Oh, I don't know why it does this, and I don't know how to fix it. Does anyone have any tips for not making ultra extreme intensity coasters? Because this is a boring roller coaster to me. As far as I'm concerned, it's boring. Just because it goes underground doesn't make it... It's a little more exciting, but it doesn't push the intensity up. It doesn't even go that fast. If I advertise for it, will people actually come ride it? I doubt it. What am I supposed to do about this? I'm gonna have to build... I have no money. I'm gonna have to build another roller coaster because no one's gonna go on this one and I'm just gonna lose money. This is what happens. This is why I don't build them. I don't understand. Clearly the folks in RollerCoaster Tycoon are not as adventurous as I am. No one's gonna go on this. Forget it. I'm just gonna demolish it. I guess that was a waste of my time and money. What do I do then? What roller coaster can I build without ruining everything? I don't know. Okay, well, what do I do? There's another inverted roller coaster. Did I just unlock that? I swear that wasn't there before. Although it already... Some of these have an inbuilt high intensity anyway, which is a problem, so I'm starting off badly. Let's build one of these. Maybe I can do this one without causing people to, I don't know, panic when they see it. Okay, I've built another one. Let's see if this one's any better. It still goes in and out of the ground, so who knows? Hopefully it starts off at a lower intensity anyway, so that will help, but we'll see. Basically all it does is go back and forth with some hills, so it should be fine, right? It only goes 28 miles an hour. You can't tell me this roller coaster is intense. It's basically like a slightly faster dark ride. Okay, it's high, but it's not ultra extreme. I can work with that. People will go on it at least, that's all I want. There we go, people are riding this one. That's always a plus when people actually ride your roller coasters. People feel ill? Yeah, I guess that makes sense. So, what else do we do here? We don't have... Obviously we want to fill the canyon with roller coasters, but I think we're gonna do a mix of ones I build and ones I don't build, because clearly, like I said, I just make them too intense, that's my problem. So, if we have enough money for it, which I don't think we do, not really, the next one we're gonna build is the wooden mouse coaster. Because the others are quite large, and probably expensive. I think most of them are expensive, except this loopy-loop one. I don't want to build the loopy-loop one again. I build it in every single park, and it's just... If I build one, I'm gonna build my own again, because I did that, and that one was pretty successful. The thing is, I definitely need to put some more rides in here, because we need to draw people in. So, could I build... What if I build a log flume? Can I build my own log flume? Let's find out if I can make this any good or not. What I'm gonna do with this is I'm gonna try to keep it out from under the ground, but I don't know if that's going to work. It'll just be like the Jurassic Park one in Universal. See, with this, I kind of feel like I should just make it really, really simple, even though it's less exciting. I mean, the drop's pretty decent, pretty high, so maybe people will be fine with it. There we are. We have a log flume. Not an exciting log flume. I imagine I probably should have tested it first, but you know what? It's fine. And this one is even less intense than the roller coaster, so they have no right to complain, really. Can I do anything? I don't think I can afford this, but can I do anything with this roller coaster other than this? Because it's kind of just... What do you mean I can build it there? I don't buy it. It's kind of all it does is go out and back. What other gentle rides do I have? I have a car ride, I have a spiral slide. I'm gonna put the spiral slide right here. Yeah. And then we're gonna do this. So that there's another... I just want more rides, because the more rides I have, the more people can be in queues, which means the more people I can have in my park, because they can just hang out in the queues and they won't take up space on my pathways. Almost $7,000 for this roller coaster. All it does is go out and back. How is that almost $7,000? That's ridiculous. I probably don't even have enough money, especially now that I've advertised for the park again. I probably don't even have enough money to add a car ride. Why is no one riding this scrambler? Is it too expensive? What's going on here? Get on the rides. Please, I need money. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see if $1,000 is enough to make a car ride. Probably not, but let's try. Yet another ride that's going underground. Gotta utilize your space. There we are. Now let's have... What haven't I had in a while? Because I've been using cat cars and vintage cars. Maybe I'll just leave it as sports cars? Yeah, let's leave it as sports cars. Thankfully, the next thing we're researching is a Gravitron. I should be able to put that in. I might put that in at this end as well, just since there's probably not enough space to build a roller coaster over here. Unless it's, Wild Mouse Coaster. I'm gonna put a Gravitron in regardless, but maybe I'll save that space. I don't know where the heck else to put it, though, is the thing. I could probably fit it here. Yeah, I could fit it here. Yeah, let's fit it here. Okay. See, now it says it's only $3,000. That's not that bad. I still don't have enough money for that, but that's not nearly as bad as $7,000. Don't lie to me like that, game. That's not $7,000. We're over halfway there. We're researching a new roller coaster. There's not much space left in this park, except kind of down this direction. I really need to figure out a way to build off of this. I mean, just building off of it, I guess. Maybe I should... I don't have that many small things is the thing. A suspended roller coaster. That's probably going to be too big and too difficult to put in here, so I'm probably not going to do it. In any case, I'm going to try to build a Wild Mouse coaster now, I believe, and we're going to put it over here, over somewhere. But that's also $3,000. Basically, I want to put both of those in, but I have to choose which one I want to put in first. I'm gonna go with this one first, because I think it's probably a little bit more... Well, I don't know if it's more exciting or not, but I haven't built it very much, so we'll build this one... We've put this one in first, so that we can have some variety. And then we can build off of the pathway here to extend it this way to build the other one when I have enough money for it. And we've got another thrill ride on the way via research, so that shouldn't be a problem at all. We should be able to stick that over here somewhere, I imagine. Assuming I can build off of the pathway, because I don't know where it is. Okay, it's right there, so yeah. We've got 800 guests now, only 400 more. Where am I going to pack these people in? There we are. Another roller coaster way off here. I'm actually going to put some music on it because it's too quiet over here. There we are. Now, I think that might be enough roller coasters because, except, well, most of them are gonna be too big now at this point, I think, unless I have more space over here than I think I do. Not really. Maybe? I don't know. I can't tell. Not really. So I think what we're gonna do is we're mostly gonna fill up the rest of the space with thrill rides and gentle rides again. I don't have much choice because there's not much space. There we are. Now again, we kind of have the problem that I don't know where the pathway is or where it's going, but we'll figure that out, I suppose. Now that pretty much fills out that side of the park, I think, unless I can... Well, no, because there's all this space over here. This is so difficult to get a handle on. Where my space is, where I don't have space. There's space over here. I think I've put everything here except a crooked house in, and I'm not putting a crooked house in because, as we all know, no one cares about the crooked house. Yeah, I think we're good on roller coasters for now. I wonder if I could put a water slide in. I think I have the same problem with the water slide that I do with roller coasters now, and that there's not really that much space for it. I could probably build up and off of here and put stuff up on this part, like build a path up that way, but it's just as easy to put it down here, so I don't think I'm gonna do that. We're over 1,000 guests. We need fewer than 200. We're almost there. We just started year 2. We're so close. We should be able to make it as long as they stay in the park, and I'm able to research stuff that helps them stay in the park. Well, we're getting close to 1,200. People are starting to get a bit crowded, but I think we can probably mitigate that as we put more rides in, so it should be fine. The problem is I need to research more rides. Should I put it in a crooked house? Probably not. No one goes on it. What about, I could do a railroad. Would anyone ride a railroad? You know what? Because of the layout of this park and the way the railroad works, this isn't working too well, so maybe it's not a good idea. In any case, we have 1,200 guests now. Barely. We're gonna keep going for a little while. What's the next thing? A thrill ride? Perfect. We can put that in here somewhere. in lieu of the railroad that's not gonna work. I'll build a railroad eventually. It's not gonna work in this park. Dang it, it's a river ride. Well, whatever. We're at almost 1,300 guests now, so as usual, I'm gonna leave you. We're gonna fill out the rest of this park with thrill rides and gentle rides. Hopefully that's the idea. Maybe another roller coaster if I can get one or feel comfortable fitting one in here anywhere. But for now, I will just play along in the background, come back if anything important happens, which never seems to happen, but you never know. And I will see you in October of year 3, I believe is when, hang on, I should check that. Yes, October of year 3. I'll see you then. Hello everyone, and welcome back to the park with the most broken down rides. No, we're back in Coaster Canyon, and as you can see, it is October of year 3. We have 1,500 guests, so we're doing just fine. And let's see if I can remember what I added, and not only remember what I added, but find it. The first thing you can see is obvious. It's the circus show. I added in a circus show. We also added in a roto drop. I believe that was after you left. As were the river rapids and these space rings. We also added a 3D cinema, one of these swinging ships, a motion simulator, and the go-karts over here, which also go partially underground. Now, I don't know whether that's it or not. I think it might be, but it's so hard to see stuff down in this canyon that I honestly don't remember. So, hopefully that's everything. That's an overview of my park. There you go. Almost 1,600 guests. We should be good. We have less than a month. There you go, another park done. No problem whatsoever. I have so much money. Let's see what we're gonna take on next week. Thunderstorm Park. That sounds exciting. The weather is so wet here that a giant pyramid has been built to allow some rides to be built undercover. What? I don't know what that means, so look forward to that next week, everyone. If you enjoyed this, leave a like. And if you're not subscribed already, consider subscribing. I do RollerCoaster Tycoon every Friday and a whole bunch of other stuff on my channel every other day except Saturday. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope I'll see you next time.